What's up, y'all? It's your boy Seti J Dust here, checking in from the Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever movie premiere. Man, it's lit. You see, I got me some little merch, me a little baby Black Panther. Got a tin can, got the blanket, all that. But enough all that. The movie was great. A lot of great surprises. A lot of stuff you expected, but hell, y'all gonna see it for yourself. So
yeah, man.
Check it out. Trust me. Marvel did their thing. They set up the next phase just right. So check it out. Trust me. It gets my approval. It's definitely hot fries, not cold fries. Check out cold fries.
Coming to you live from Cold Fries Reviews. We just left out of Wakanda Forever. Debatably one of the top 5 greatest Marvel movies of all time. You know what I'm saying? They handled Chadwick's untimely demise very well. I'm still on board with E-Man as far as recasting Yall, but I think I'll just wait for y'all to see it, then we can talk about it. But great movie, very emotional. Tisha Wright did her thing. Angela Bassett for Best Supporting Actress. Definitely, Tanaka Warta really put on for his people. The Talocan or the Telecanil were represented very, very well. They did name more right, contrary to other reviews and people that I've seen. And with that being said, you know, man, Ryan Coogler for Secret Wars, man. You know, he's on his way to being one of the GOATs, man. I loved it, and spoiler review coming tomorrow. All right, cold fries. It's gonna be a version of hot fries too, so we're gonna raise the bar, show y'all the difference. And I'm using this can right here because I spilled some nacho cheese on my Wakanda shirt. Don't wear a white Wakanda shirt to a movie that you're gonna be eating nachos at. All right, cold fries out, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's Sin, one of the hosts of Cold Fries Reviews, coming to you on this Friday night with a brief intro and preface as the reason why we didn't do a whole spoiler review today. I actually recorded one last night, but a little bit prematurely, I would take, so it wasn't our timing, divine timing. So, you know, and also I made a rookie mistake and didn't have enough memory to record the whole video, so only snatched up about 9 minutes of our 20-minute review. So big rookie mistake, but we're gonna fix that tomorrow. By then, you know, doing the spoiler review. Got a little bit of glimpse of what we're gonna bring to the table in our reviews. So without, you know, further ado, this is the first episode of Hot Fries for our reviews. Like, we're distinguishing the difference between the hot and the cold, because nobody likes cold fries. And you know, we got a couple of episodes of cold fries coming up. Unfortunately, you know, we wish we can call all of these episodes hot fries, but this is definitely an episode of hot fries right here for Wakanda Forever, because this just means a lot in so many different ways. Can't wait to get into the spoiler review with you guys. And I'll follow up the video a little bit with just some thoughts. Yeah, be on the lookout for the Hot Fries episode for the Batman. Be on the lookout for the Cold Fries episode of Black Adam. Be on the lookout for the Cold Fries episode of Thor: Love and Thunder. And also the Cold Fries episode of Multiverse of Madness. We're just going to slap all those and put titles on those that deem and those that don't. So can't wait to share those with you guys. Yeah, because I've been waiting to actually talk about Thor: Love and Thunder for a very long time. But I had to wait until this video. The plan was for this Wakanda Forever video to be the video for this channel. You know, just being somebody who grew up with comic books, and it was a form of escapism, entertainment, and it was a way to kind of shell out, you know, the things that were going on around me, and not to mention, it just helped me in so many different ways. So with that being said, we're gonna go into the review for Wakanda Forever. Again, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and with that being said, thank y'all. It's Cold Fries, y'all. Nobody likes cold fries. What's up, y'all? This is Sin, co-host of the Cold Fries review. Without further ado.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Seti J Dust.
Yes, sir. So yeah, getting right into it, man. Movie was great. Times 1,000. Can't wait for everybody to go see it. first thing we're gonna do, just an explanation is what we're doing. This is the first episode of Hot Fries, because Wakanda Forever is complete hot fries.
Yes, sir.
You don't want your movie or your show to make it the cold fries, because nobody likes cold fries. So that's the philosophy here, and that's the bar that we're raising. I really like to shoot the set at first. Let me see what series of questions we got right now. What did you think about how Chadwick's death was handled?
I said they handled it pretty good. They still made him a very central part of the movie. Another very, very, very key point was, because I was worried, I feel like, or I'm just gonna keep it all top heavy at the beginning and then kind of forget it out. And I'm choosing my words carefully, not necessarily forget, but not necessarily address it so much later on. They did a good job of bringing it back full circle and bringing it back into the forefront. It was a central part of the movie. They even, the ending part of the movie even ties some loose ends as well. So I would say they did a really good job of that. I like how they did, y'all know how I was doing a little Marvel intro montage at the beginning, how they had different scenes of him running through the Marvel logo. So I appreciate that. They did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I was wary going into this because I'm a follower of different casters on YouTube, and I'm definitely a part of the Recast T'Challa movement. And when this first came out, I just had this thought in my mind of what it would be like without having the actual Black Panther, for this, because we got Secret Wars and different things coming. And he plays a major part in handling the incursions and even figuring out the incursions that are happening. So for T'Challa to not be here, I knew what they were kind of setting up. Rest in peace, Chadwick. The world was shocked. We lost a hero that was, just a hero for, young Black kids like me that could actually feel like they could, be a king and a superhero at the same time in a Marvel movie. So it was a blow that we all took. But how they handled it was with taste. Like Seti said, they got it out. They got it out the way real quick because they knew it was going to be emotional heavy / top heavy movie. They knew this was going to be something that everybody was going to get emotional about. So let's get it out the way, and then they touch on it throughout the movie. But yeah, we'll get to the end part in a little while. But it was handled with taste. So shout out to E-Man, because he's the person behind the Recast T'Challa movement. Thank you, for when you came out of the movie and your review, you made me actually, want to look forward to this more, because I was just iffy about it, because, you can look at it as Marvel, you doing it as a cash grab, but every movie is a cash grab. Any property that's coming out, any IP that's put out for a consumer, it's a cash grab. So regardless of how they handled it, there's still going to be backlash. So they handled it with taste. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, young GOAT, great GOAT, on the way to GOAT. You already know those things. So yeah. So the next thing, got a couple of actors we want to point out. First and foremost, take it to Seti. How impactful was Angela Bassett to you?
Are we ready to start spoiling a little bit?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I would say, no, I know me and you had a discussion before the movie how the reaction, like a lot of people thought about Angela Bassett and about how, damn, the way they talking about her, she should have been the leading role, not necessarily the supporting role.
Facts.
But if you, after watching it, I got what they were doing. It was more of a passing the torch of her.
Yeah.
She was more passing the torch of, being that strong, because now you're having to, you're fairly new as far as being on the big scene of everybody kind of pay attention to you. So it kind of put the weight on her shoulders to kind of make it happen. And if you really want to think about it, I'm going to throw a big take on you on this. If you think about it, Lupita,
right.
she was, people know her for 12 Years a Slave, and then, we know what came from that. She didn't get all these accolades, and then she just started being in movies that started being pretty much the lead role or so, like, for instance, Us. She's pretty much the key lead role, including her another co-star in Black Panther. Winston Duke was in there too.
Right.
So I would say they've already been doing this kind of like cultivating. I mean, heck, you get the first movie, you know, they had Forrest Whitaker playing the character, and you know how big he is. Yeah. But he passes away in the movie. Yeah. And it's interesting. Now you have this other key star. It feel like I know it's part of the storyline. I feel like that's why they kind of like another key way of ironically these characters passing away, because it's like slowly making it to where, all right, we're helping these other people emerge.
Right.
So that's why I felt Angela Bassett helped, more so her strong presence helped to where people were able to bridge gaps and like allow these people to grow.
Yeah. She was definitely the mother of all mothers in this. You got a chance to see a mother's pain. You got a chance to see a mother's confusion. You got a chance to see a mother actually taking control of that confusion and just leading a nation. One of the best and most riveting scenes in the movie was her literally at the UN while Okoye and the rest of Dormilaje were actually protecting an outpost that, you know, Wakandans were actually looking for vibranium, were actually manufacturing, and they had vibranium on hand. So they apprehended the suspects, the ones that tried to run through the outpost. And I mean, all this is taking place during Angela Bassett kind of Bill Belichick in the whole situation. You know, like letting them know, well, sending this to your phone and the whole crap. It was just amazing. I spent a lot of time actually looking around the room just to see if I could, you know, make a couple gushers happy, you know, and see if we see a little sign for Liberia or anything like that, and we didn't. It was more catered towards Angela taking control of that whole scene. She acted so much with her eyes. It was amazing. You know, it was like she could have never played Cyclops in that issue because she did so much acting with her eyes. That's why when she looked around the room at different people, the way her squint was, and it was just ferocious. It was the epitome of Black mother, you know, Black woman, queen of Wakanda, you know, you know, definitely her performance is dawning of that best actress that best supporting actress that All right, y'all, we back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Just want to let y'all know the irony of the whole situation now. So, right where the video actually stopped at and it ran out of memory. See, that's why I said divine. Definitely, I curved saying, you know, a real moment or different things that happened in the movie, you know, right at the end of it, just to make this an actual non-spoiler review. So that was good because we're actually going into the spoiler one. It's good that y'all get our out of theater reaction, y'all get our, you know, double out of theater, you know, because we shot it that night. But this movie, it means a lot, you know. It just really, really means a lot. When you guys see the movie and you know it's gonna hit people in different ways. You know, we've all had to deal with grief in different ways, and you know, to pick up and work and pick up and still chase your dream and follow through. This video is dedicated to my daughter. I haven't been the best father that I could be, but I promise you, I told you I was gonna start this channel, and this channel was here, and this is the movie that we're doing it with, baby, okay? You're the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. And with that being said, this video is also dedicated to Valerie Evans. God has blessed me with a lot of mothers on this earth, so ironically, Mother Earth. She's in hospice care, and I promise you, you're gonna understand why this movie is this movie. For these actors to pick up and have to go to work knowing that Chad's not here anymore, you know? So that was a rough year. That was a tough year. There was a lot of heroes that our melanin magic had to witness, you know, leave this earth that year in particular. So right now in the moment, my Valerie, I'm gonna make you proud, okay? So y'all go out and see this movie. Please go out and see this movie. Rotten Tomatoes, 86%. I think the last time I checked. Go get your own opinion about it. Go see how it makes you feel. How you want to rearrange things. How you want to stand up in yourself and defend and be proud and figure out how to heal. Because that's what this movie is, you know? Different strokes for different folks, and trust me, man, it's a lot of different folks in this movie. You know, shout out to Not Worth Out for putting on for the Meso and just, you know, the cultures. It's a deeper meaning behind all of this, y'all. Okay, and I haven't heard anybody touch on it yet, so I got to do this. It's gonna be a moment where Shuri embraces something and embraces someone, and the reason that she's embracing that someone is by emotion. I've been waiting to hear other people online say it, or they didn't peep this beautiful cinematography moment. It's what I couldn't even word it right, but it's that, you know, it's all of our emotions, it's our choice, you know, how we approach the situations that are thrown at us. It's one of those moments, you know, where your emotions can reroute things or who you see in life. It was a deeper man, Ryan, you did Chad justice, bro. You know, so good. Gotta look forward to what you bring, okay? Cause you that dude, man. You that guy. He is him, and yeah. You know, all those words, my dude. A lot of edification. And to everybody that checks this movie out, man, just have a good time, okay? But learn the meaning behind the emotional aspect of this movie and what it took to make it. With that being said, thank you all for tuning into the Now Hot Fries non-spoiler review. And tomorrow we'll be doing a spoiler review, and didn't mean to get all emotional with y'all, but you see what's on the screen. Nobody likes cold fries, y'all.